Make sure you're in neutral or you're pulling the clutch in, and the red button here is the kill switch. This here is the starter. No gas needed. If it is cold, you can pull the red lever down there, that's your choke, but otherwise just hit the starter. Boom, baby, baba, boom. Listen to her growl. Man, thing sounds nasty. Here we go. I guess I'll wait on FedEx. Here we go. Oops! Oh, she came off! That's fast! Oh! Oh! Took my brain a second to realize I was coming up before I could release the throttle. Oh man! God! I need to clear my mind so that way I can react faster. I thought with all that power being delivered instantly that it would just spin the tire. Here we go. There she goes. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed those third-person action shots that my brother was able to capture of those first two full sends, and I hope y'all appreciate little Tucker. That was the one you heard crying. Poor boy. He doesn't he's not too fond of the loud exhaust right yet, but he will be. One day this will be his greatest passion. Oh, did y'all see the gopher? Hold on, they're so cool. Gopher. Hey buddy. Hey bud. He's like, yeah, you might be quicker than me, but I'll still end the race first. He's a local. We see him all the time. He knows to stay at the middle of the road, but we allow him to cruise on the edge, and he's cool with that. All right, here we go. We're in final gear. And full send, baby, full send. The Revlimiter. I think it said 73, but sometimes GPWS has to catch up because we're just too fast. Wow! She hit a Revlimiter, guys. On my mark. 3, 2, 1. Holy shit! God! Now that's a whole shot! Actual hell! We took off so freaking fast that the GPWS couldn't keep up. We were hitting a rev limiter in final gear, and it said we were doing freaking we were doing 13. This thing's all jacked. Wow, guys, I have to tell y'all, I literally felt like I was on the Millennium Falcon and Han Solo just pushed the throttle forward for light speed. That look, that was the best I could do to keep it straight. Look at that frickin' hole shot. Holy hell. God, that thing was bad. Full send, guys. On my mark. 3, 2, 1. God! Fly speed! Woo! I was just in awe for a minute. I couldn't speak. It is just something else. When you're on a dirt bike, I mean, I am the biggest quad lover ever. But there's just a whole nother level to dirt bikes. This is just a freaking 250. And I bet you, if Joe ever won the race, he would be very close to Megatron. They're allowing me to pass. Well, I guess not. In my opinion, these race bikes, the way they come from factory, just the right amount of noise. So because it's geared so low for the track, and you hear that I'm running up on high RPMs while at about 41 miles an hour, I would probably, if I was going to do a lot of dirt road riding, I would probably definitely get a smaller back sprocket, bigger front sprocket, you know, gear it up a little bit, just because at 41 miles an hour, you'll see here in a second, at about 41 to 45 or so, I'm running on pretty high RPMs. Now the bike has a lot left. It has a lot to go, but I'm still running on high RPMs, and I like to cruise at about 50. So, you know, there's just all that extra wear and tear on the motor and stuff when you're running at high RPMs forever. So I would definitely gear it higher. But anyways, here we go. We're gonna do that top speed run. Looks like our GPWS is working again. We're just gonna ease our way into it because I really want the GPS to keep up with us and really see where we're hitting our rev limiter at. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to hold the rev limiter forever to allow this to catch up. So here we go. Wow, 77. Like I don't want to blow his bike off. If it was mine, I'd hold it in a rev limiter for about 30 seconds, but it is Joe's. I don't want to blow up my brother's bike. It's fair to say that this was still lagging. I'm going to say it does 80. All right, guys. Look at this thing. Absolute monster. Oh. I'm seeing flames in broad daylight. That's one bad mofo. Man, she looks good. What do you guys think? Was that a win for a first impression ride? I might be picking me up a Husqvarna now, guys. Let me do my famous send out. Guys, it's QUADNATION 929. I'm out!